Y'all, when I was in high school, I used to wake up like 2 hours before I had to go to class. Like, just envision me waking up at like 6:30 a.m. every day to do a full face of makeup. I'm not that girl anymore. If I can do it in 10 or 15 minutes, I will do it in 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna show you how I do my makeup. I look so fresh, so clean, so glowy, but I still look put together and it only takes 10 minutes. This is the current time. We're gonna beat it. We're gonna be done by 2:05. Just watch. I always start off with the brows. I'm not doing a whole lot. I'm just putting on some brow gel just to clean them up, fluff them up a little bit. I'm gonna let them dry down just a little bit and I'm gonna go ahead and apply my concealer. All it takes is one little dot. When you're using a really good concealer, it just takes the smallest dot. And I am, of course, using my Born This Way concealer. I do want to cover up some of the redness on my skin, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a tinted serum and just apply literally like 3 dots right on the cheeks, which is where I hold the most redness. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out while the concealer is still like sitting and setting on my face. This is a tinted serum I'm using. I love this serum. It really evens out my skin tone, but it doesn't feel like foundation. Like, it doesn't feel heavy at all, which is why it's my go-to, because whenever I want to do like a really clean put together look, this is just the product that does it for me, and it doesn't feel like I'm wearing like heavy foundation. And it blended out in like 2 minutes, probably less than that. Now you're gonna grab your beauty blender. This is not washed and it's not damp. I should have actually gone to the bathroom and washed this and dampened it. So I'm gonna add 2 minutes to the clock just for that. And now that everything is blended out, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my contour. I love using the Makeup by Mario contour stick. All I do is apply it directly to my brush and it just blends out so quickly. It definitely adds like some dimension, some chisel, at least just a tiny bit. We're gonna move on to bronzer. I'm using the Say Sun Melt. I have been obsessed with this bronzer. And I'm doing all of this before I blend out the concealer. I can't believe I used to wake up so early. I would literally wake up 2 hours before. I'm not kidding y'all. 2 hours before and do a full face of makeup. Like, what was wrong with me? I don't know what was going through my head. I have no idea who I was trying to impress. I did not go to high school with any cute boys at all. No one worth me waking up 2 hours before. So I guess I was just trying to impress myself, which you go girl. I'm gonna take this smaller brush and add some to my nose here. Now, I know I usually preach about using a brush, but when you're in a rush, I feel, oh, that rhymed. When you're in a rush, I feel like using a brush kind of just slows you down because it's a way more precise tool and you have to spend a little bit more time like blending everything out versus when you're using just a sponge. Look at how easily that just blended out. Like, that didn't even take 30 seconds. Okay, for the sake of showing you how quickly this makeup look is, I am gonna use the brush under the eyes. Like, even with the brush, even with the slow, like we're taking our time, it'll still be done in 10 to 15 minutes, just trust me. All right, once you're done blending that out, grab some setting powder. I only apply it to the places where I applied the concealer. So under the eyes, in this nose crease, a little bit on the forehead, and a little bit on the chin. Sometimes I like to grab a tinted brow gel and just run over the brows one more time. This adds that tint and that extra hold. So it looks like I actually put way more time into them than I actually did. This one, I believe, even has like little fibers in it, so it just fluffs them up so much. I'm gonna go ahead and dust off this powder. I have 8 minutes left. We have 8 minutes. We're gonna use the Tower 28 blush. What is this called? I feel like using a pressed blush or like a stick blush is way easier than using a liquid blush, especially when you're low on time, because all you do is apply it to your brush and look at that. So easily. Versus like liquid blush, you need to really work that into your skin. You just have to spend more time blending it out. Some products are just made for convenience. Like, some products are just made for you to be on the go and quickly just literally slap it on your skin. I'm also gonna add a little bit of just a baby pink like powder blush right at the apples of my cheeks. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the lashes and curl them. I bought this very like popular Shiseido lash curler. In my opinion, it is a little bit overpriced for like a lash curler, but honestly, I get why. Like, this is one of the best lash curlers I've ever tried. Telescopic waterproof mascara as always. I'm gonna go ahead and just do 2 coats of this. Okay, and we are always doing white eyeliner on the bottom. Just feel like that makes me look so much more awake. Cleaning up the mascara a little bit. I'm gonna apply just a little bit of highlight to the face just to bring some glowiness back. I'm not a fan of like a matte face, but I'm also not a fan of heavy highlight, so I only literally just apply the tiniest amount. I'm gonna add a few finishing touches, so we're gonna add a little bit of glitter to the inner corners here, and just a little bit of like a nude liner. Lip gloss. Okay, the time, currently 2:08. Okay, we are done. The beauty blending washing did not count, so we did it. I think it's crazy how I literally used to spend 2 hours to do a full face of makeup for high school when this took 15 minutes or less. I even had time to do finishing touches like highlights and inner corner and waterline. Like, those are finishing touches in my eyes. We still look great. We look fresh, we look clean. I'm gonna leave everything that I used linked in the description as usual. It's not many things. The main amount of things that I have here are tools probably, but I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you are in high school and you're watching this and you're waking up 2 hours before class just like I used to, that's not necessary. Trust me, it is not. All it takes is 15 minutes to look presentable, right? I look presentable. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I love reading all your comments. And in the next video, I'm actually gonna show you how to take a simple look like this and in 10 to 15 minutes, again, turn it into a complete full face of makeup that you can take out for a night out, on a date, whatever. Basically, we're gonna sass this up a little bit. So don't forget to subscribe and come back to watch that video. Thank you for watching. Love you.